All it took was one memo. After 10 years at his company, the man was fired on the spot. Not only did the company coldly cut ties, they secretly stole all his clients and ordered him to clear out immediately. Devastated but determined, he hoped to take his most loyal employee with him to start fresh. But to his surprise, everyone avoided him like the plague. Even his cherished assistant, someone he had always treated well, turned him down without hesitation, choosing a chance at promotion over loyalty. Embarrassed and heartbroken, he left the office with nothing but his pet. Then, just as he hit rock bottom, a warm, steady voice rang out. A woman stepped forward, and to everyone's shock, she left with him. She had no idea, though, that this decision would mark a turning point in her life. When Rosie's sister heard about her impulsive move, she was furious. She knew how hard it was for Rosie to raise a son on her own and worried she was throwing her life away. But Rosie stood firm. Meanwhile, desperate for a lifeline, Jack traveled to the hometown of a hotshot football star. Miraculously, things went better than he could have imagined. The athlete was impressed with Jack's passion and agreed to take him on as his agent. It wasn't a formal contract, just a verbal agreement, but to Jack, it felt like the dawn of a new beginning. On the way home, Jack was elated. His car stereo blared a triumphant tune, and he couldn't help but sing along, loud and free, shedding all his stress and sorrow. As soon as he landed, Jack called Rosie to share the good news. He couldn't hold back his excitement and started dreaming out loud about their startup's future. Over time, Rosie's young son also grew close to Jack, and despite the gossip swirling around them, their bond only deepened through genuine connection. But fate has a cruel sense of humor. Just when everything seemed to be falling into place, Jack got a phone call that shattered his world. He'd just arrived to finalize the contract when he accidentally overheard his former boss calling the athlete. That's when it hit him. He'd been played. Still, he kept his composure and didn't let on. Clinging to hope, he brought up the deal, only for the athlete to awkwardly confess he'd already signed with someone else. In that moment, all of Jack's dreams crumbled. Rage and despair collided in his heart. What hurt most? The person who had helped broker the deal was his girlfriend. Sure enough, when he confronted her, she cruelly cut him off and even physically assaulted him. Jack had hit rock bottom. Everything he had believed in, love, loyalty, hope, vanished in an instant